we won the state championship, I looked at it as something I loved doing. So I went down to Ohio and played there for a year and then transferred to Washington. It kind of like tore me up inside because it was something I wanted to play and do. But once I joined the team, it was something like a passion of mine to where it wasn't hard to compete. It was just me taking time off. Currently, yes. I talked to a team in the CFL, and they have a combine April 16th. I plan to go to after talking to one of their scouts. So, to be my next move is to go to that combine and see what I can do there. And then some more combines in June.
I never called him. I beat you.
A lot of running, a lot of mental preparing myself, because I know Division I football is more of a stick to the program and do what you have to do. So it's a lot of preparing myself mentally and physically every day during the summer and the 3 years I was up here. One of my mentors, Mr. Demond Pryor, he runs the SAC, or he used to help run the SAC, but he moved to Ohio and he runs Toledo's Student Activity Center. So I plan to try to follow his footsteps and maybe work with him one day, and then try to manage my own student activity center somewhere at some university.
I've actually known Trey now. This is probably going on 3 years now. And I know one of the things that he was very, very adamant about when he first got to CMU was playing football. And that was something that was a dream and a passion of his. But, in doing that and understanding he would possibly have to walk on to be on the football team, we talked about things that would encourage and help him to be a little bit more focused in. He's worked his tail off. Even though he wasn't on the team, he was doing the things that the team was doing from a practice perspective. And he showed them that he was ready and willing and able to be a part of the team wholeheartedly. So he really worked his tail off on that.
With the 3 years of me not playing, I was able to join the organization Men About Change. I got to coach at Mount Pleasant High School. I had to do various other things, having a job and just talking to people. I ended up winning an award, which was Leader of the Year, because most people just see me as somebody always driven, always trying to help people, to where it didn't affect me that much. It just made me realize the other traits I had as a person. I felt it. The first time I took off running, I went 1, 2.
So we talked about things from the standpoint of football. We talked about things personally, personal life issues, academic life issues.
This is our adopted brother right here, Coach Zach. Yeah, Coach Zach. This is my adopted older brother that picks on me every day and teaches me something at the same time.
It's important to him to make sure that he gets the education. Getting a degree from CMU affords you the opportunity to work in many different avenues across the country. So figuring out what you want to do professionally, but also figuring out what you want to do personally, and who you are as a man. That was very, very important. And the other piece is who you are as an African American male was the other piece. And living in Mount Pleasant as an African American male, particularly African American male student, is very difficult. So we talked about the journeys that I had that hopefully helped him to understand the reason why you're in Mount Pleasant is to get a degree and to get a job. And the reason why, the other thing that helps you in Mount Pleasant is to allow yourself to grow as a man and develop as a man. And living in Mount Pleasant challenges you in a lot of different ways, as I said before, particularly as an African American male. And we had these kinds of open conversations. He needs to focus in on the football piece, and then he needs someone to focus in on the business side for him. So once he gets that, hey, the sky's the limit. He maintains his inspiration, his motivation, and his encouragement. He'll be fine.